Kiwi and Sarah, I understand that this is quite morbid. I don't really want to talk about the things that I regret, but it might help me understand why I regretted them, and I might want to do them after. When thinking about all the things that I regret, it's really hard because there's a lot of things in my life. I'm 20 years old, so I've done quite a few things. I could say that I regretted not going to do my A-levels, but instead of doing my A-levels I went to college, and if I didn't go to college I wouldn't have done media, and if I didn't do media I wouldn't be where I am now studying at a uni. I don't regret not going to A-levels, but at the same time I do, because I really want to know what they were like, and I would have liked to have learned more than one subject than what I did. I could have been worse off, or I could have been better off. That's the whole point in life, not knowing what you would have done. If you went down the right path or the wrong path, it doesn't matter, because that is still your path and you just make what you can out of it. A bit of lighter regrets. I regret not eating this morning in terms of breakfast, because I'm really hungry now, so after I make this video I'm going to eat. I regret not taking my dog for a walk, so I've not got any exercise. I regret moving my jobs to a weekend, but still it means that I get to come back and make these videos every weekend. I regret not getting my act together until I was about 16 years old. I was one of those little shits that always used to do no work and just hang around with thugs and stuff like that. Until I was about 16 or 17, and then I kind of booked up my ideas and did my work then. I regret not jumping out of a plane. That sounds quite weird, but like me and my friend Logan were going to book a jumping out of a plane experience, and I kind of chickened out at the end. But I'm still willing to do that, and that is something I still want to overcome. I can say I jumped out of a plane and survived. Obviously with a parachute I wouldn't just fly out, and like, you know, Red Bull can only do so much. And one of my other regrets is that I regret that I didn't get a tattoo last year. I was going to get a tattoo when I was 19 across my chest. Well, I say across my chest, it was going to be here and here. My mum is really against having tattoos for her children. She doesn't like the fact that if they put a tattoo on them, it's like scarring your child. I'm still willing to get a tattoo. I still want a tattoo. It's something that I very much want to pay for. But at the same time, I am nervous about getting it, because it is something that will be there for life. But at the same time, I want it, I want to have it, so that is something that I will overcome. So it's a regret, but still turning into a positive, I will do this. Overall, regrets aren't something that I really like to talk about, just because it makes you look back on the things that you should have done but you didn't do, and you really shouldn't try to think like that. You should just try to think, this is what I did and this is where I'm going. But at the same time, it is good to look back and just to be like, okay, that's a moment in my life where I had two paths. I could have gone this way or I could have gone that way, and I didn't choose the path to that other bit. I chose the one that leads me to where I am now. So I think that because of my regrets and not having them, I'm the person that I am today, which is really good. And this is quite deep now, so I am going to go and get some food.